Hello and welcome back to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex. Hello. And I thought I heard a zombie around. And we are playing the Refugee to Regent challenge on the Direwolf20 1.7.10 Modpack plus a few mods. Alright. Well, I'm thinking about power even though it's getting to be nighttime. Power generation is kind of one of the things I want to get started on. Just to get some more of the technology mods started and get some groundwork laid down. Now, one of our viewers has suggested doing an evolved power generation system, and I like the idea. Although we are at the older version of this challenge redstone expansion, and I think that allows us to start with one type of power generation. I'm going to do thermal expansion because that's the one I am most familiar with. So let's get started. So we do have this water wheel from before, and we do have our redstone contraptions. But oh, hello, Rudolph. I've been trying to take down some of these. So here's our redstone contraptions, and we have an entire building dedicated to redstone contraptions. Been trying to take down some of these Christmas decorations that are scattered all about the place. I think I went a little overboard for there's some more up there. A little overboard for the the time and effort I wanted to put into taking them down. All right, but for an outlier, for what I want to do, I want to build an outlier dedicated to the technology pack. So in this case, thermal expansion, just so I can play around with thermal expansion with a little bit more freedom, without without holding ourselves back too much. I'm going to take half this stack. I'm going to set up a farm when we get to the area, wherever that area may be. So I don't have to keep on coming back here. That was actually the problem with the mining outlier, is I had to keep on coming back to this area just to get food. So back with you guys in a second. All right, we were just running around looking for a new place to put down our roots, and I came across this desert here. Now we are northeast of our base, and I'm just going to grab some of this. I'm not going to grab some of this cactus. You can eat cactus. You can make cactus soup, like right here. And it's actually an unfulfilling light meal, so it's pretty good for you. And I do have some on me right now. But I came here and I was seeing all this glass on the ground and seeing this Applied Energistics 2 meteor. Applied Energistics 2. And I was going, what's going on here? But I love what they did. It landed in the desert, so it glassified some of the sand around it. I love that idea. I love that kind of debris field, that they could actually know that there was sand here that it could use, and that it melted around it. I also like the fact that there's lava here and I could use that for a fuel source. Huh. So this might be one possible place for our new expansion. We're not too far off. We're actually... I'm not going to grab that. We're actually just across the water from the other desert where our mining outlier is. So I'm going to explore a bit more, but this has potential. All right, just taking a break from traveling around, eating our lunch, and I think we might have found our new location. It's a bit of a weird... Ooh, mini cave down here. We have a bone pile from Wild Caves. Nice. All right, so we're back, and I decided this location is nice because A, it's on the plains, which makes growing food a lot better. We're not too terribly far from our air outlier, or airship outlier. We're also next to the plains. We have, let me just get to the biome. We have an orchard, which actually has all these fruit trees, which will make food really easy to come by. The other part that we really needed is this one particular tree, rubber trees, which will come in useful for making rubber, which I think thermal expansion uses. Okay, maybe not. I think thermal expansion is more of the Invar variety of things. Yeah. But that's all the stuff that comes underneath. Today, I'll eat some apples, if I don't lose them entirely. Today, I'm going to claim this tree for our city. Not just for me, but for our city. We are going to want to have an interior stair to be able to get all the way up to the top. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to build our outlier in this tree. It's a fairly large tree, so it should be able to support us well. All right, we have reached the upper part of the tree. You can hear some slimes about because this tree has an interesting feature. It has a slime island or two stuck in it. Ouch. I'm not entirely sure how many. Gotta watch our step here, but you can see we are way up in the branches now. We have one slime island there. One slime island there. I thought there was another one stuck in here somewhere. Maybe it is two slime islands, because you can see a little bit of that slimy grass right above us. It's either that or it's a large slime island. I can't really tell from this angle. But going back in. Easy to do. Grab these. Block this back up. And grab that one. Oops. Alright, we're going to head down. And I'm going to show you what that I've dug in the ground. What the? I just heard... There must be ocelots around here. Or something. Let me just run out here. Okay, that's a creeper. Oh, that's a witch. Oh, blast. Oh, and the witch's cat. The witch's cat. Oh, God. Get out of my garden. Okay, that's what the hell's going on. Stop throwing stuff at me. Oh, God. Wither cat. Oh. Well then. That's not friendly. My neighbors are mean. Let me just deal with that and I'll be right back with you. Alright, just quickly grab our stuff while the cat wanders away. Oh, you didn't break. What's with that? Let's get everything on. There we go. Let's get out of here. Not going to deal with a wither cat and its witch at the same time. I was just curious. It must be because of whatever's going on there. And the creeper comes up. Don't want to deal with a creeper right now. After having our... potion plant. After having our asses handed to us by a witch. Alright, heading down into our mine. So I dug a mine just straight down. It's the same stairway. You can see here we have a lot, don't use that. A lot of debris, cobblestone and whatnot, and I just have a few little extensions here off the side in certain places. I dug out most of the ores, except I can't touch uranium yet. It's just beyond our ability. It requires something that can mine ardite. Steel picks cannot do that. Keep that in mind. We came down here and we broke into areas with a lot of this buildcraft, of this oil. So we have a nice oil supply. A lot more debris. And I just dug all the way down here. I'm not going to go down there. That just goes down to bedrock. But it gives us a nice supply to use for when we're actually doing some thermal expansion stuff. The witch is out there again. Alright, so what I wanted to do is just get some basic thermal expansion started. And that means, well, an oven. An oven, though, is going to require... what the hell's that? Thermal padding. Huh. It's going to require your basic steam dynamo. So in this case, it's just copper. Copper gear. You can make it with iron. I think you can make... there should be another copper gear recipe. Yeah, that takes a stone gear and wood gear, so if you don't want to spend iron. Same stuff, though. Also, you need a transmission coil. In this case, it's a silver ingot. So let's get some of this started. So I have iron. I have copper ore. I have lots of different copper ores. But just that one will do right now. Silver ore. And I love this thing. It's, whoops. It's context specific, so it's different than what you'd see by using, like there are in the 1.8 pack, you can use JSON textures. So you get to see, you are able to see something very 3D. I've seen, who was it? I think it might have been B00 again, who had those textures installed and it showed everything 3D, not just this, but crafting tables and potion stands and everything. Give them a nice little bump on what they looked like. But this is 1.8 vanilla. I know, you can do that. It's vanilla. It's weird. Alright, just getting some glass cooked up. But first, I'm going to get the steam dynamo. That's Railcraft. Here. Steam dynamo, right? And it's just redstone, this redstone transmission coil. So I'll need the transmission coil first. Now let's use, that's the tool station. That, I need the silver. Pull this all out. And it's just silver. A couple redstone in the right places. And then like that. A couple gears. And copper ingots. Good. Now this will allow us to power any of our machines. I'm just going to put it... Oh. We'll be replacing this shortly with it. Once this is done cooking up some stuff. Actually, let's just keep it in our inventory until we have everything we need. I think we do, actually. So we need a basic machine frame for our redstone furnace. And basic. There you go. So that's just iron ingots and tin gear. And tin gear is built basically the same as the other one. It's just tin around probably iron or stone. Do I have tin? No, of course not. I have to cook that up too. Let's just get that cooking. So first off, we need to make a tin gear. Probably like this. Just need one of them. Getting double clicks on my mouse for some reason in some parts. There we go, tin gear. Surround that by glass, and I think surround that with iron. There we go, basic machine frame. So this gives us the minimum stuff we need to make any of the thermal expansion machines. I'll just get this copper out. There we go. There's a reason I was trying to get the copper out. I need... There it is. Clay. Need clay to make bricks, and need bricks to make more bricks. Need two of these, if I recall correctly. And we do need 2 copper gears, was it? Yeah, 2 copper gears, the reception coil, the machine frame, and a little bit of redstone. Reception coil. Make up the copper gears first. Bricks, machine frame, reception coil, and a touch of redstone. That gets us our redstone furnace. And if you haven't seen this before, basically what you do, redstone furnace up there, dynamo down here, and that's going to point upwards into it. You want the dynamo to transmit its power into the machine that you want. The dynamo is going to take a solid fuel. I'm going to grab some charcoal. That, and we do need water, so I took my infinite source, infinite spring there, and just put it down there so it's in a convenient location, and it takes 4 water. It's going to start making up steam. That steam is going to start producing RF. That RF is going to power your redstone furnace, and you can now smelt your ores or whatever else you want to smelt or cook up. Like, let's grab, it doesn't even matter what your stack size is because it's a little bit more efficient if you can actually, what's going on? I can't put aluminum in there? Let's try iron. There we go. Huh. Didn't like aluminum. That's odd. Alright, there you have it. We have a nice little setup. It seems to be that only aluminum is giving us problems. I'll have to check into that a little bit, but it's nighttime until then. This has been Mobius Rex for the Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave us your comments and suggestions, and we'll be back with you next time. Have a good day, and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.